Tonight's special segment, Listening for Stress. Veterans who are returning from war have experienced things that really many of us can't even imagine. Well, now new technology might help to detect wounds which are buried deep beneath the surface.
It happened so quickly.
It was 2005, Chicagoan Daniel Caceres' first tour of duty in Iraq. It lasted 3 weeks, cut short by a bomb hidden in the road.
The explosion itself it's almost like a car accident that you don't see.
The blast flipped his vehicle, killing 2 of his fellow soldiers and crushing his legs. But Caceres says some of his and his fellow soldiers' deepest wounds were hidden from view.
These are images that you just can't get out of your head.
Caceres says he suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. He says he had trouble sleeping and was anxious and flustered after the attack. And he is not alone. Some studies say 20% of veterans returning from Iraq and Afghanistan are suffering from PTSD.
They think it's just normal, and they're just doing the best they can.
Chicago entrepreneur Michael Gremley created Voice Prism, a system he hopes can help change the way the military screens for PTSD.
There's a stigma with psychological exams and PTSD in the military, so the soldiers, they want to stay with their buddies, and what they ended up doing is saying, I don't have bad memories, I'm doing fine.
Instead of the current written questionnaire, Gremley's program tests soldiers for PTSD by analyzing stress levels in their voices.
Red means that stress levels are above a certain threshold level.
Soldiers are asked questions about things they experienced during their deployment. Then, their answers are recorded and analyzed for stress.
When we're experiencing stress, we speak differently than when we're relaxed.
One of Voice Prism's advisors, Dr. Paul Larson of the Chicago School of Professional Psychology, specializes in helping veterans cope with stress.
They can't help but speak in a certain way if they are experiencing certain emotional states. It just leaks out.
Voice Prism is also testing their technology by measuring stress levels of nurses at the Cleveland Clinic and checking veterans for PTSD with the Vietnam Veterans of America.
That battle for a lot of people isn't over when they come back.
Chicago-based website VetsPrevail.com is creating an online network to increase access to mental health care.
It's really tough for a culture of warriors, for those people to say, hey, I need to take care of me.
It's something that pumps me up.
Daniel Caceres' Army memories cover the walls of his home. He says looking at his accomplishments motivates him to work on getting better.
Everybody has their own way of dealing with things, and you just hope that there's something that helps these individuals get through what they're going through.
And Caceres also keeps challenging himself physically. He's gone skydiving. He has completed the Chicago Marathon on a hand-pedaled bike this year. And today, Caceres ran up the Willis Tower. He made it in 54 minutes. And his next challenge is to try out for the U.S. Paralympic volleyball team. And we have all kinds of links to websites for help for veterans who are struggling with stress. Just go to our website, abc7chicago.com.